Hello and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Courtney, and in today's crystal video, I'm going to be talking about a stone that has made some major breakthroughs in the scientific community, and that is Shungite. I'm super excited to dive into today's video because all of the pieces of Shungite that I will be showing in this video are from Energy Muse. I was so grateful to receive these gifted pieces of Shungite, and I'm even more excited to share with you how I've used each of these pieces. So let's get ready to dive into today's video. So some key words that are related to Shungite are cleansing, purification, infusion of spiritual light, and activation of the light body. Shungite is mostly composed of carbon and some other minerals. There are two types of Shungite. There is noble/elite Shungite, and then there's classic Shungite. For this video, I'm going to be showing you some pieces of some classic Shungite. Elite/noble Shungite is really Shungite in the raw form. If you get a piece of Shungite and it's in a shape or it's polished, anything like that, chances are it's classic Shungite. The biggest trait about Shungite is its carbon element. The way that the carbon molecules form together in this crystal, it's known as fullerenes, named and popularized by Buckminster Fuller. Today, we have discovered through science what fullerenes can really do for humans, and to put it simply, you could really dive into this subject. There's a lot of information, but to put it simply, it really helps us detoxify naturally. Shungite has said to be around for 2 billion years and is only found in the region of Karelia in Russia. The chakras that are associated with this stone are all the chakras. Shungite has a way of working on our physical bodies like no other stone. Shungite prepares the molecules and atoms of the body for the direct infusion of spiritual light. Shungite can be used to clear the body of dysfunctional patterns manifesting as dis-ease, emotional difficulties, and other various types of negativity. The clearing influence of Shungite tends to dispel one's self-defeating habitual patterns. If you are trying to let something go in your life right now, kind of like on an emotional level, Shungite is really here to help you. Because of Shungite's makeup and the discovery of fullerenes in the stone, the detoxification element of Shungite really takes on a new kind of clearing. So I think there's definitely a big difference in working with a stone to cleanse your energy versus working with a stone to clear your energy. Shungite is here to clear your energy. Clearing is like the slate being completely wiped off versus the cleansing of a refreshing feeling, you know, kind of like getting a good, clean, refreshed feeling. Shungite is all about feeling this clearance. All of that old energy that you have been holding on to, well, it's leaving. Whatever is kind of clogged up in your mind, your body, and your aura is really going to be shed like a snake's skin. Now, I will say it's only been about a month that I've been working with these Shungite pieces that I got from Energy Muse. And I have heard it takes a little bit of time for you to start to feel kind of like this clearance, you know, the signs of detoxification. It's something to be patient with. But I will say, you know, so far, I definitely feel like something is going on, and I'll get to that when I talk about how I've used each of these Shungite pieces. Another big element about Shungite that I wanted to share with you is that it is a very big go-to for protection from EMFs. This is a wonderful stone to wear every day so you're not absorbing that energy. It detoxifies the body by absorbing and eliminating any negative or health hazardous energies. Shungite clears mental, physical, and emotional pollutants. This stone's healing properties was a really big win for the crystal healing community, with the discovery of fullerenes in this stone that was scientifically proven to help with detoxification and really protect the body against EMFs. What's even cooler is the discovery of Shungite naturally detoxifying water. Now, I will say this is only with elite or noble Shungite. You want to get Shungite in the raw form, but there have been many studies and it's been proven to naturally purify water. And I would love to experiment with this if, when I do get a piece of elite Shungite. This stone really works on a molecular level, working on our cells and really working in ways that we may not even be aware of. I think this is definitely a stone that we should be experimenting with, being that we are in the age of Aquarius and technology is just going to keep growing and keep advancing. I think why not invest in Shungite to really help protect us? I want to make sure that you guys are getting authentic Shungite. I know this is one that can kind of be a little questionable when you're shopping for Shungite. Energy Muse is a trusted crystal brand that has been in the crystal business for many years, and they honestly have some really amazing Shungite pieces. Transitioning over to the crystal pieces that I got from Energy Muse, I'm now going to talk about how I have used each one. So the first Shungite piece that I'm going to be sharing with you is this gorgeous Shungite Sphere. Sphere shapes are wonderful for filling one's meditation space or workspace. Shungite's beneficial currents are wonderful for clearing and protecting the auric field. So my boyfriend and I decided to keep this Shungite next to our two big monitors. It's kind of like where our electronics are in our home. And he mostly is sitting over there, and I was like, you know what, I think this should be next to you because you have these two big monitors. There's probably a lot of EMFs in that corner. Let's place this somewhere where it's really gonna be beneficial for you. Having this Shungite in a sphere shape, I feel like is super beneficial because sphere shapes, the energy is going out in 360 degrees. It's being really evenly distributed out into the air. I think this is a really awesome tool to use if you have kind of like an electronic corner or just some electronics in your apartment where maybe you're working and you want to stay safe. Energy Muse provides this cute little stand for the Shungite so it can rest right on top of there. And I will say my boyfriend has been loving the energy of Shungite next to him while he's working. This next piece of Shungite, I have been wanting to get a piece like this for so long, so I was so happy to receive this, and it is a Shungite Pyramid. Pyramid shapes can be used in many ways, but what I find to be the most beneficial for me is having this Shungite rest on my body while I'm meditating. This is an excellent selection to have resting on your skin because the base of the energy will be touching you and then the energy will be beaming up towards the sky. So it's kind of like you're getting this channeled energy from the Shungite while you are meditating. I will say, the first couple meditations I did with Shungite, I got a little nauseous. This is definitely a powerful crystal, and maybe starting off with a smaller piece in meditation might be better, but I did feel some nausea while I was meditating with my Shungite pieces. You could also have this pyramid next to you when you're working or have it somewhere in your home where you want to promote kind of like protective energy towards EMFs. You don't strictly have to use a sphere for the workspace. You can also use a pyramid shape for your workspace as well. This next piece of Shungite I think is really fun, and I've been trying to experiment with this Shungite in many different ways, and that is this Shungite Plate. This has been really great to have next to my laptop when I'm working. I can kind of set my cell phone on it. It's just kind of like a nice accessory that I feel like makes a little bit of an energetic difference next to my computer and phone. Sometimes, while I'm working, I will just put my hand on the plate. I feel like it's kind of nice to just rest my hands on it because I'm using my hands to type, using my hands on my phone. So it's kind of nice to just rest my hand on it and kind of, just take a couple breaths. I have also done this with standing on this plate. So I'll put this on the ground and I'll put my feet on it and I'll just stand on it. I don't know why, I just felt like doing this, and I just feel like it has this really grounding feeling, this like good and energetic flow when I stand on the plate of Shungite. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but I've been really enjoying, using this plate in different ways. And the last piece that I'm going to be sharing with you from Energy Muse is this cute little tumbled piece of Shungite. This small tumbled piece of Shungite has really been like a touchstone for me. Whenever I'm like in the need to kind of like feel like this clearing effect, you know, I need to let go of something, whatever's on my mind, to kind of get me back in a neutral state. Maybe I felt like some negativity was coming my way. It's just a really good grab to just hold on to. So when I first got the Shungite pieces, this was definitely the first one that I was kind of like handling the most. I just kind of like the idea of having it almost act as like a worry stone. You know, I just press my thumb into it. And I will say, just working with this alone the first like week, I was starting to have headaches. It was so interesting because I know kind of like when you're going on like a detox or kind of like a fast, really like those first 2 days, you kind of get like a headache. I definitely felt the signs of detoxification with, you know, my headaches in the beginning and also going to the bathroom more frequently. Like those were clear signs of detoxification happening with my physical body. I think getting acquainted with this energy is probably a good idea, starting off small and then possibly working your way up to maybe a piece of Shungite that's as large as that sphere. My wrap up for this video, working with Shungite's purification influence can help rid one of negative emotional patterns and generate a feeling of rebirth. Not only will this stone protect and purify the body, but it'll prepare it for a great infusion of spiritual light. I want to give a big thank you to Energy Muse for all of these Shungite pieces. I've been loving experimenting with each one. If you are interested in purchasing any of these pieces, I will definitely link everything in my description box below. If you are not following Energy Muse on Instagram, you need to. I totally love watching Heather, you know, whatever she's talking about on Instagram, I find so interesting. She's full of knowledge. I love going on their Instagram and just learning a lot about crystals. And I know you guys would totally enjoy their Instagram too, so make sure you check out their Instagram. If you liked today's video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you've ever worked with Shungite and you've had signs of detoxification, or maybe you've made a Shungite water, I would love to hear about your experiences in the comments, so please don't be shy. If you are new here, I would love it if you subscribed. Come on and check out some of my other videos. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in my next one.